Hey there, dear Libra. Come on in. It is time to do your energy forecast for the week ahead. Hi there, my name is Intuitively, and we're looking at the week of October the 8th through to the 13th, once again working with the sign of Libra. Now this week I am using two decks as always, and the first deck is your overarching theme of energy for your entire week ahead, and for that I'm using the Divine Animals Oracle. I'm then going to move on to the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards, and we'll pull three cards from that deck representing your beginning, middle, and end of your week. All right, let's get right to it here, Libra. What do the cards have in store for you by way of a heads up for your week ahead? All right, again, the week of October the 8th through to the 13th. And we have for you, Libra, to start with, we have leadership under the sign of the elephant, right? So this leadership is all about you sharing what I'm going to call in this moment your own divine wisdom, your truth, your understanding, your knowledge, skills, and abilities brought to the fore in such a way that you're providing leadership to others around you. And I do feel that the story here is not even what you're attempting to do or where you're doing known leadership activities. This is more about being inspiring simply by being who you are. I love this for you, Libra. I want you to be consciously aware of the fact that you do, in fact, inspire others. This is through your story, through your actions, through your choices, through your responses. And I want you to know that in that acknowledgement and awareness of it, being mindful of those around you that you're inspiring, and to just step it up just a little bit more and allow yourself that freedom to express yourself so you can then inspire those. All right. Now, again, I am moving on to the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle deck. I'll pull three cards, beginning, middle, and end of your week. And let's just get started here, Libra. So look at this. All right. Trust your journey, right? It's almost a case of I'm looking at this pathway here that, you know, for the most part, it's pretty clear path. There's a few stones that you might want to trip over and stumble upon, not want to, but that you may end up tripping. And here's the thing. I want you to take this path with your blindfold on. I want you to trust that the path you're on is exactly where you're meant to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing in this moment. Does it mean that change or transformation or some new things aren't coming in for you? It doesn't mean that at all. It simply means that you trust exactly where you are and what you're doing, and knowing that there is such a thing as divine timing. And you're going to put your blindfolds on and keep walking your path, knowing that when things are meant to change for you, that transformation is underway, you will be guided there. You don't have to know. You don't have to have the awareness thereof. You have to trust. All right? All right, Libra, let's see where this is going. Knowing that you are starting your week off, trusting the divine, trusting where you're being led without you having any idea what that place looks like. Knowing that in doing so, you're taking on a leadership role. You can share and acknowledge with others, look, I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I have trust and faith that where I am today is exactly where I'm meant to be. And people need to hear those words. That's being a valuable leader, showing by example, right? Expressing your honest, authentic truth, okay? Be in a leadership position in that way. And look at this. The wounded human ego as represented by the gremlin here. And I actually feel like because you're building up trust, because you've been asked to take on a leadership role, that you may get some kickback. You may hear some judgment thrown your way. You may hear some people throwing down some shade on you. And I want you to rise above that. Don't let yourself be wounded in this moment, because it literally has nothing to do with you. They are feeling threatened. They are feeling triggered. And in doing so, they're reflecting that back to you as if it's a you thing, and it's not a you thing, it's a them thing, okay? So don't take that on. Do not allow your ego to be wounded by the thoughts, actions, and judgments of others, right? Again, you taking on that leadership role, rising above, okay? And then where are we wrapping up for you this week? Yeah, a warning here about it being a burden. I love the fact that this card is very reflective of our current season. And I note that it is what appears to be a paper bark birch tree in there. And that's relevant to me in this moment, because when they're talking about burden, I get very much this fleeting sense of stability, much like paper has. Paper is no good to you if it gets wet or if it gets burned. And I feel like if you allow others to reflect, remember what we said about the middle of the week with your ego there, if you allow that to be a reflection of you when it's not really, it's a reflection of them, that you're going to be by the end of the week carrying that burden upon you. And the cards are coming up with that as kind of like beware, right? Do not, because if you do, this is where you're going to end up. If you allow your wounded ego to rise up by the middle of the week here and take on the judgment and truth of others, even when it's not your truth, you're going to be feeling burdened by the end of the week. And I want you to release yourself of that burden simply by remembering what the cards pulled this week said for you. Remember that they said that you are, in fact, in a leadership position, and you're going to show that leadership position again by rising above all the bullshit. All right? I hope this makes perfect sense to you, Libra. I do hope you watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture for your week ahead. And if you'd like to know more, maybe you'd like your own reading, or perhaps you'd like to organize a group or corporate event, you can look me up at intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com. If you're interested in taking courses and learning how to do this all for yourself, look under my events. I do have a beginner's course coming up October the 10th. In the meantime, Libra, blessed be. I hope to see you back here real soon. Hit your like, share, and subscribe button. And please leave me a note in the chat boxes below how this reading or any of the readings are resonating with you. I love to interact with my new and existing clientele. Blessed be one and all. I will see you very soon. Take care now. Hit your notification button. I've got some cool things coming up and already posted. I think you're going to want to be a part of it. Take care now. Bye-bye.